Under 40 CEOs. Drive your ambition. Brought to you by Mitsubishi. Idaresit considers himself an expert and a leader in the field of technology, marketing, and business. His past successes have been as a result of passion, commitment, and being a firm believer in Nigeria and the African continent. From building technology businesses to enabling organizations succeed with technology, Abbas has been at the front line, advocating, building, and funding to drive early adoption in the field of marketing technology. He is a graduate of the London School of Economics and Political Science, where he bagged his bachelor's degree in Information Systems and Management. He also bagged his master's degree from Manchester Business School and has been listed by Forbes on the list of top 10 African internet millionaires to watch. He runs Wild Fusion Group, a leading digital marketing firm.
All right, man. Thank you for taking this ride with me.
Yes, anytime. You're always welcome. You know that, right? You're always welcome.
Definitely. Thank you. I know that. So, yeah, tell me, how did you get started on this CEO journey of yours?
Very interesting. So I've always been that person that I like to look at things differently. And if everybody's going to the right, I'm asking myself, why not left? You know, and I try as much as possible to look at the glass half full as opposed to half empty. Try to be an orthodox person, you know. And so digital marketing, first of all, I mean, my friend was in marketing, and I said, look, dude, you can't keep doing this. This is not what you should be doing. The future of this, it's so clear to see. It's digital. You know what? I'll prove it, and I'm going to go start. You know, and also at that time, I was also at a point in my life where I'm asking myself, what do you really want to do? You know, and I really do admire the independence that comes with owning your own business and chasing your dreams. By the way, it's a lot of hard work.
Yes,
it's a lot of hard work. Don't get it twisted, man. So I got off and I started. So that's it. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm sure starting out must have been pretty jerky.
Oh, man.
So at what point did you stabilize enough as a business, and how did you do it?
So stabilizing enough as a business. So first of all, it depends on the individual. So you have to look at your operational expense. You have to look at your lifestyle. Do you understand? If you keep your costs low, you will stabilize fast, quickly enough. And if you are the business first class flying, Bahamas jumping, flying around the whole place, you definitely will need to make a lot of money to be able to sustain that lifestyle. So first of all, for me was, cut all the excesses, all the bells and whistles from a lifestyle standpoint, and live a very prudent, very strict, Spartan existence, for lack of a better word. And I ran the business alone for about a year. And then the second year, staff started coming in, more business started coming in. And most importantly, I think what actually got me stabilizing, it's the passion. Because with passion, you're able to do a lot more, ask the client for more and, enlarge the scope of your work and enjoy the journey while it lasts.
Amazing. So looking back now, what are those decisions that you wish you never made?
Jeez, man, why are you putting me on the spot? Okay, so a number of them, it hasn't been all rosy, to be honest. I think for me, if I'm to live my life again, I wouldn't do this on my own. I would have a business partner. I would start the company with someone, because two heads are always better than one. And it's so important at the end of the day to at least bounce off your ideas with someone else. You know what I mean? I've made a lot of blunders. I've made a few blunders. And sometimes if you had a second or a fresh pair of eyes or ears or whatever listening to you, he or she could probably say, hey, let's not do it that way, you know. So if I'm to live my life again, I'll definitely get a business partner, a co-founder even, man. One decision I made, because of the passion, I ran off to East Africa in the early days. It was too early for me, and I lost loads and loads and loads of money. So I would have been a bit more patient and a bit more careful with that decision.
All right, so when hiring, what are those qualities that you're typically looking out for?
Right. So hiring is so important, especially in the service industry, because you're building your value around people, you know. So first of all, I look for passion. You need passionate people. If passion would always trump talent. You know, it's good to be talented, it's good to be skilled, but also passion, it's also very important. It is the reason why someone will work very late at night. It is the reason why you meet a brick wall, you figure out how to fix it. You know, it's the reason why you keep going on and on and on. You're always improving. It's the reason why the talent or a staff of the business will stop at nothing to get the best for the client. Passion is everything, you know. So passion first, then skill, then, you know, other soft skills would obviously be considered.
All right, so what's your jam? Your favorite jam?
My favorite jam? Oh, okay. I love Coldplay. I love the band Coldplay, and one song, I mean, a lot of songs that they have, from Yellow to Hymns of the Weekend to Adventure of a Lifetime, the entire album, you know. I love Coldplay, you know, and other soft rock bands and the rest of that.
So tell me, how do you typically cool off?
How do I cool off? So I love to dance salsa.
Oh, okay.
I go salsa dancing, and I'm also a member of the yacht club, the Lagos Yacht Club. So, and every Saturday we do have this sailing contest where we go out on water, and obviously
sailing.
Yes, sailing. So you're not using motorized boat. So it's all about wind, sails, and ropes.
Wow.
You know, it's tedious, but it's also very exciting.
Sure it is.
So that's how I cool off, and obviously I love family, spending a lot of time with the family, and it's very refreshing.
Okay. So lastly, tell me, Abbas, what drives your ambition?
What drives my dude, man? It's the Benjamins, man. Benjamins. Okay, just kidding. So for me, what drives me, or what fuels me, it's the sense of, it's challenges. I love challenges. So you look at an obstacle and there is a label on it, you can't do it, or you can't achieve this, or you're not qualified to achieve this, or you are an underdog, you know, and that is just it. That's all I need. If you put out something, if I see something that I'm not qualified to achieve, that suddenly becomes a driving force for me. That suddenly becomes a trigger to get me, you know, fired up and excited. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you for taking this ride with me, man.
You're welcome. Anytime, mate.
Masilia Motors, sole distributors of Mitsubishi motors in Nigeria.